Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the live stream. And as always, guys, I appreciate you coming by the old channel here. And I tell you what, guys, it's been an interesting couple of weeks here, and made a couple of white bass videos. The white bass run this year was kind of strange and just a little bit different this year, but I'm just going to kind of hang out here for a little bit until we get some more people on the live stream. But I really hope that whatever you're doing out there, that you are being blessed and that everything is going great for you. And happy Mother's Day if any of y'all are mothers, or if you're not a mom, maybe you ought to text, call your mom if you haven't already. Maybe you forgot what day it is. Maybe you work night shift and you're just waking up, getting ready to go back into work, and you're like, oh crap, I forgot to call my mama. Call your mama and let her know that you love your mama. But guys, long story short, I have a special reason that I'm doing this live stream tonight that I will get to in a little bit. But until we get to that point, I had a lot of fun fishing the white bass run this year. Really just weird. Don't even know how to summarize it. Check out my videos. I have not been back down there since the full run has been on. And hopefully, with everything going on, if you got a chance to go down there, go check out those videos and comment on them, especially if they helped you at all. But I actually went out today. I don't know, I'm a little sunburnt. A farmer's tan. Look how bad that is. Went out and fished with my kids today. So when I went out with them, we caught some crappie. I'll try to flash up a picture here and show you some of what we caught. All right. Let's see here. We'll transition here. All right, there's me and my kiddos out on the boat. They love going out on the boat. It was a beautiful day out today, and you couldn't make a better day for it than today. It was sunny, it's warm. It's kind of brisk this morning, but got out and caught this nice crappie here. Look at Henry's face. He's like super amped about that fish, and we're able to get out and catch some crappie. Caught the majority of them on minnows. Minnows just seem to be the easiest thing to use with the kids. There's my two beautiful kiddos fishing from the front of the boat. So we had a great time today. Really enjoyed ourselves. And this right here probably summarizes their favorite part of the boat experience, and that is going fast. They're like little Ricky Bobbies, and all they want to do is go fast. So that's definitely going to be one that I'll probably print out and end up putting in a frame, because I absolutely love that picture of them. It's like, makes me laugh. Henry kept saying that he couldn't breathe. We were going so fast that he couldn't breathe, which I thought was freaking hilarious. But caught some fish, had a really good time. And really, that's a lot of what I've been doing. Enjoyed going out in the boat and, just having a good time on the boat. But I do want to share something with you guys. Had a great day today, but I got home to some really just like crappy news about a family member of mine. And so that's why I did this live stream. When I said I need your help, this is what I'm talking about. So I need your all's help, and that is, let me tell you the backstory. So I got home today and got the boat put back in the garage, got everything hooked up. I ordered a pizza for my kids so they'd have something quick and easy to eat. Didn't feel like cooking tonight. But got a call from my mom about my brother. And so my brother, he manages a coffee shop. And in that coffee shop, he was working today, and he got assaulted by somebody. Somebody came in, obviously, not in the best of states, ordered a coffee, and they, and I'm not like I know there's probably a lot of details to this, but the long story short is the person came in, ordered a coffee, got really agitated about the price of coffee, started making threatening gestures, threatening remarks towards my brother at his work. And eventually the person assaulted him. And whenever I say assaulted him, the person took a glass jar and broke it over my brother's head, which resulted in him having to go to the hospital, having lacerations, having, something broken over his head, a glass broken over his head. And if you don't know anything about my brother is probably the most peaceful dude you've ever met. He's just an average guy, dad, working hard to make a living. And so what I'm asking of you guys is, if you have the chance, go over and give him some support. I'm going to bring up just his Instagram here. But this is my brother's Instagram. He does music. That's like his passion. And he's way more creative than I am. I'll definitely say that. But he does music and all that kind of stuff. Super cool guy. And he does have a Patreon where he does music and like a bunch of like release music, stuff that he does on his Patreon. Probably the best way to support him is to sign up for his Patreon. I don't care if you like, I don't care if you like reggaeton or whatever. I just figured this is the best way to support him. I'm not gonna start a GoFundMe or any of that stuff, but if you just go sign up for $3 a month or $10 a month and just sign up for 1 month, give him some support. He deserves it. He is, doing a lot of things in life and just trying to do the right thing, trying to be a good person, trying to be a good dad. He's a songwriter. He's been in a life coaching program to be a life coach, and just a really good guy. And it really honestly just, I don't know, it just makes me mad. It pisses me off that somebody would do that. If you don't know what I do, me personally, in my job, I work in the security industry, like corporate security type stuff, coming from a military background and all that stuff. It's kind of like a natural thing that we step into. Got my degree in it. And so I often think the worst of people. And I always think that, I understand these things happen, but it really, I guess it's cliche, but it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Working in a freaking coffee shop, making coffee, and then you get assaulted at your job. It's just ridiculous. And I'm going to probably step up on my little soapbox here. And I don't know. We're going to change the color here. We're going to go to red for angry, because this is RHINOjoe Outdoors. But guys, the world's gone to crap. And I tell you what, all these crazy people out there just think they can do whatever the heck they want to, and just hurt good people. And the last couple of years with the pandemic and all this crap, the lawlessness in this country has just gotten out of control. It's ridiculous. And I hope and pray, for the sake of my kids and society as a whole, that something changes. But at this point, when it hits this close to home and it's somebody that you know and that you care about, it really just pisses me off. And it makes me mad, because my brother's a good guy and he was just working out there trying to make a living, and then gets assaulted over a $3 and something thing of coffee. So if you have the chance, please go support his Patreon. I went ahead and linked it in the description of this video so that you can easily find it. You know, guys, but it frustrates me. But we'll get back to fishing for a little bit, because I know that that's probably what a lot of y'all came here for. So we're going to get out of angry mode here. Get back into, hey, we're back into happy RHINOjoe Outdoors mode. But, so, just a little discussion on the channel here, guys, and on what I will be doing. I have been taking it a lot easier on making videos. I've been tackling personal goals. And if you don't know me personally, a lot of those have been fitness related. And I just really dedicated a lot of my time and strength to making myself in a better place mentally, physically, and then like really investing in my kids. And you know, like one of the things that like I've been doing is just trying to be more deliberate about my time that I spend with my kids. If you've ever studied Stoicism, there is something called memento mori. And if you haven't, I would recommend you, I would recommend that you do. And here's a practice that you can do. And this will change your world if you've never done it. And that is, what I want you to do is I want you to take something that you value, whether it's a person, I mean, you know, like your mom, your dad, it can be a thing. But what we're going to talk about is how you can visualize things and give yourself a little bit better perception. So one thing that you can do is, like for me, this is what I've done, is I have imagined that something happened to my kids. So imagine that, you know, and you've got to do it in a light of where you're really thinking about it in detail. Like, what would my life be like if something happened to my kids and my kids passed away? And when you do that, what you're doing is you're conditioning your brain to think about like the worst case scenario for you. And what that does, that almost reprograms your brain to when you like have them again. So for example, the other day, like I was digging outside with Henry, and we were digging up the root ball of a tree that I'd cut down and trying to remove it. And everything Henry saw was like, where's that worm? Why is that worm there? Why is that worm white? Why is there a bug right there? And you get all those questions, and normally that would have frustrated the heck out of me, because I was trying to dig up a daggone tree. But because I've been doing that exercise, I was thinking, imagine how boring this would be if I was just sitting here doing it by myself. And it just makes you stop and think about what things could be like. What things could be like without the ones you love. I mean, just like today, I mean, you know, there's my brother working at work, and I mean, I love my brother. I don't get to see him as much as I'd like to. But it could have easily, you know, gotten killed today. And it just makes you think differently about life. So that's what I challenge you guys to do today. And I really hope that you all can get a chance to do that. But, you know, guys, like getting outside and doing something awesome is like the way that I get my like quote unquote therapy. And I absolutely love getting outside and doing stuff. But really, like one of my biggest things is like when it came down to it, I think I've said this before on this channel, but like one of the biggest things, the reason why I started this channel is I want to be able to have something that I know is going to be out there on the interwebs where I can share it with my kids. My kids watch my channel. Gosh, my like daughter will draw like things about my channel. Will tell people that I'm like YouTube famous, and I'm like, I'm not YouTube famous. But she thinks I am. And, you know, I love doing these videos and, you know, sharing my outdoor adventures with you guys. But one of the main reasons why I do this for my kids, like some of my best memories are being outside with my family and doing things outdoors. And that's why I've really wanted to share that with my kids. And so that's why those things are the most important memories to me. And I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, I know my kids, enjoy going out on the boat, catching fish, but the biggest thing is that we just make an experience, get out there, get some food, have some snacks, catch some fish. Really looking forward to the summer when we can swim and do all that stuff. But, every day that you get is a blessing, and I hope you make the most of yours today. And like I said earlier in this video, please check out the description of this video. After seeing the fact that my brother got what could have been lethally assaulted, really, when you look at it, at work, doing his job, where he could have lost his life very easily if things had gone a different way. So please go click on his Patreon. Consider going and signing up for some of his Patreon to support my brother, because I know that would mean the world to him. It'd mean the world to me. I don't really ask for much from anybody, and I just do these videos just because I love to do them. So as always, guys, I hope you are blessed today. Don't forget to wish your mom a happy Mother's Day if you haven't already. And I really appreciate every single one of you guys. But I'm going to go over here and work out, punch my punching bag, because that's always good for stress relief. And I am probably going to do a little bit of a bike ride on the old Peloton. But thank you guys so much, and have a blessed day. And I'll see you in the next one.